My first husband and I homesteaded up in the Berkshires. We built our own house. We had no electricity, no running water. You know, back in the 70s, people did that kind of stuff. And I had my own sheep named Hazel. She was an orphan lamb, a Rambouillet. And so I was knitting with my hand-spun wool, and I thought, I think I'd like to learn how to weave. And I don't know how I learned about WEBS, but this was briefly while they were in Springfield. So I built myself a loom from a kit, a Harrisville design, and I would fold it up, put it in the trunk of my '66 Dodge Dart, and drive down to WEBS. And this was in the 70s, so Barbara taught me how to weave in the 70s. And this scarf behind me is made from my hand-spun right after she taught me how to weave and use the 4 different harnesses and stuff like that. So it's been a long time. It's amazing how much I remember of that. I mean, this was 1978 or 79. I clearly remember going into class and setting up the loom and having Barbara show us how to warp from the back to the front. And it's almost like it was yesterday. I wove my whole wedding ensemble, and I brought it in to show Barbara, and I remember her saying, "Wow, that's pretty impressive. You're really one of my weavers now." And I said, "I'm a weaver?" And she said, "If you can do that, you're a weaver." And I remember that, feeling so flattered that Barbara Elkins would say I was a real weaver.